Hey, fifth graders, we have now finished Where the Red Fern Grows. I hope that you enjoyed the other video of the guy reading the book because I unfortunately can't survive these two chapters without crying like a baby. I can't read it even though I have read it many, many times without crying. And when I cry, it's not pretty. And I have a hard time reading when I'm crying. So I was not able to read them to you, but I hope that you enjoy them as much as you can, but also kind of understand the whole message that this story was telling you and where the title of the book came from. So the title of our book was Where the Red Fern Grows. And in the end, there's a red fern growing over the graves of little Anne and old Dan. They had died and he had buried them. And as they're leaving, because they're moving into town, Billy goes there to visit his dogs, and there's a red fern. And it goes through this old story of why the red fern grows there and what it means. And he's so shocked, he runs back and is like, everyone look at this. And they know it's something special, which these dogs had always been special in the book. We saw how much love that they had for each other, and we saw how much love they have for Billy. And it's making me sad even thinking about it, because I have a dog and I would not want him to ever, it's going to happen, but it's just such a hard thing to go through. And the book just highlighted the love that a dog and a boy and anyone can have, and dogs together, because they were best of friends. Anyway, now that I've gone through my spiel of all that, I do really enjoy this book, but specifically I wish we had been together for these last two chapters, even though I cry every single time. I wish I could have been there to really explain and react with you. It's a heavy book. Okay. We do have questions today. I'm sorry if you hear noises. I'll show you real quick on a positive note. My cat is over there playing with a piece of wood. So if you hear any weird noises, he's terrorizing me. Anywho, let's get going. Now that I distracted you with my cat, I can already hear one of you complaining that I'm taking too long. Okay, number one. The hunters moved down river blank to get away from the already hunted territory, because a skunk scent was upriver, or C, because a mountain lion could be heard upriver. I think this is not just for chapters 19 and 20. I always forget that. This is actually more of like a review of a lot of chapters. So this is not just the chapters we read. It's going to be the coon hunt too in it. What type of gun did Papa have? A pellet gun, B, a 410 gauge pistol, C, a 22 shotgun. 3. What happened to Grandpa as he crossed the stream? A, he slipped and fell in the water. B, he ran into a bear. C, he caught a minnow in his boot. D, he found a coon. So this is during that hunt. Something happened and they couldn't stop laughing. For how many coons did Billy get the first night he hunted? That's the first night. Okay, so the answers are A, 2, B, 4, C, 3, D, 1. So how many coons did they get in that first night that he hunted? Not the championship round, the first night. 5. Who kept getting into trouble during the coon hunt? So who kept having bad things happen to them? Billy, Papa, C, the judge, or D, Grandpa? Who kept having really bad things happen? This next one's going to give you a hint on that. 6. How did Grandpa get hurt? A, sprained his ankle. B, twisted his wrist. C, hit his head. Or D, cut his leg. What happened to him? 7. How do the dogs keep from freezing? So they're outside in the snowstorm. What do they do to keep from freezing? A, they found a cave. B, the dogs crawled under the snow. C, the dogs kept running. D, the dogs curled up together. What did they do to stay warm? 8. What did Billy do with the prize money? A, Billy gave it to his grandpa. B, Billy gave the money to his parents. C, Billy bought more dogs with the money. Did he buy more dogs? D, Billy put the money in a bank. So what did he do with it? 9. Why did Billy decide to take the cup home instead of getting it engraved right away? So he sees something, he's like, I promised it. So A, Billy wanted to show the cup to his mama. B, Billy couldn't part with the cup so soon after winning it. Or C, Billy promised the cup to his sister. So why did he want to bring it home right away? 10. How did Little Ann and Old Dan save Billy's life? A, Little Ann and Old Dan got between him and the mountain lion. B, Little Ann and Old Dan pulled him out of the freezing river. C, Little Ann and Old Dan fought the wolf. Or D, Little Ann and Old Dan scared away a mother bear. So how did they save Billy's life? Which one of those things happened? 11. How did Billy kill the mountain lion? A, he pushed the mountain lion into a river. B, he threw the lantern at the mountain lion. C, he hit the mountain lion with his axe. 11. How had the dogs helped Billy's family? So how had they helped him? A, with the money Billy had earned from the prize money, Billy's family could move to town so the children could get an education. B, Little Ann and Old Dan found the red fern, which Billy's family would sell and earn a lot of money. Is that what happened with the red fern? C, Little Ann and Old Dan brought the family good luck by helping them find the oil on their property. That happened. So what did Little Ann and Old Dan do to help his family? Turn the page. We've got 4 questions left. Okay, 13. What happened to Little Ann? A, Little Ann ran away to find Old Dan. B, Little Ann and Billy grew old together. C, Little Ann died of a broken heart. If you listen to it, you should get that one. 14. Billy found blank on the grave of his coon dogs. We went over this when I reviewed it at the beginning of this video, so I hope that you have it. What did he find on their grave? A, a red fern. B, a patch of daisies. C, an oak tree sprouting. 15. Which question can a reader answer after reading Where the Red Fern Grows? Which one of these can we 100% answer? A, how did Billy feel about his 2 coon dogs, Little Ann and Old Dan? Can we answer that one? B, how will Billy and his family like living in town? Do we know if they like it? C, will the marshal help Billy make friends? Do we know that the marshal helps him do this? D, will Billy get new coon dogs after losing Little Ann and Old Dan? Do we know the answer to that? And 16, Where the Red Fern Grows can be categorized as which type of literary genre? So is this a play? So I think a play would be like when you're watching on stage and people are talking back and forth. B, a biography, which is about someone. C, a journal entry like Dear Diary, today is May 4th, 2020. Or D, a historical fiction. So, choose which one it is. And that is it for Where the Red Fern Grows. We will find a time, hopefully, to watch the movie together, and I hope that you enjoyed this book as much as I always do, even though the last 2 chapters tear my heart out. But it happens. Keep up the great work, and let me know your thoughts. Bye.